Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. In this video, I'll provide professional analysis along with team, total, and prop picks for the upcoming Minnesota Vikings versus Seattle Seahawks matchup on December 22, 2024. On Sunday afternoon, the Minnesota Vikings, 12-2, will travel to Lumen Field for a road showdown with the Seattle Seahawks, 8-6. The Vikings are coming off an impressive victory over the Chicago Bears, while the Seahawks are looking to bounce back after a tough loss to the Green Bay Packers. Kickoff is scheduled for 4:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Stay tuned for a comprehensive preview and prediction for this exciting NFL Week 16 contest. The Minnesota Vikings secured a playoff spot last weekend with a dominant 30-12 win over the Chicago Bears. Quarterback Sam Darnold went 24 for 40, throwing for 231 yards and his first interception in 5 games. However, it was the Vikings defense that stole the show, suffocating the Bears' offense. Wide receiver Justin Jefferson had 7 catches for 73 yards, including a touchdown from Darnold in the first quarter, set up by Jonathan Green's sack and forced fumble on Caleb Williams. "It's great to see us stacking good games together," Jefferson said. "Our potential is so high, and every game we expect to be the best offense on the field." The Vikings and Seahawks are both 12-2, and Minnesota, currently holding the tiebreaker, will meet Detroit in 2 weeks. However, despite Minnesota's strong season, they have struggled historically against Seattle, losing 7 of their last 8 matchups and 5 consecutive games at Lumen Field. With both teams likely to abandon the running game early, the passing attack will be key, especially with Minnesota's vulnerable pass defense and Seattle's strong passing game. This matchup should see plenty of aerial action. Prediction: Seattle Seahawks Moneyline. Both the Minnesota Vikings and Seattle Seahawks enter this game with impressive 12-2 records, but history and matchups suggest the Seahawks have the upper hand. Despite Minnesota's strong performance this season, they've consistently struggled against Seattle, losing 7 of their last 8 encounters and 5 consecutive games at Lumen Field. This sets a concerning precedent for the Vikings, who face a daunting task on the road. Seattle has been tough to beat at home, especially when their playoff hopes are on the line, which makes the Seahawks the more likely team to come out on top in this matchup. With both teams dealing with issues in their running games, the focus will likely shift to their passing attacks. Minnesota's defense excels at stopping the run, while Seattle has faced challenges in establishing a consistent ground game. This shift in focus will place a heavy emphasis on the quarterbacks. Geno Smith has been efficient this season, leading the NFL's 5th best passing offense, and with Minnesota's pass defense ranking poorly, Smith should find success in the air. The Vikings' defense has struggled to defend against passing attacks, which gives Seattle a significant advantage in the passing game. Given these factors, it's likely that Seattle's offense will exploit Minnesota's vulnerabilities, leading them to a home victory. The Vikings, despite having a potent passing attack of their own led by Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson, will face a tough challenge in Seattle's defense. The Seahawks secondary, while not perfect, has been able to generate turnovers and pressure the quarterback, something Minnesota's offensive line has struggled to handle at times this season. With the Seahawks playing at home and the Vikings having a historically tough time in Seattle, I predict the Seattle Seahawks moneyline to be the safer bet here. Total prediction: over 42.5 points. Given the offensive strengths of both teams and their defensive weaknesses, this game has the potential to be a high-scoring affair. Minnesota's defense is known for its ability to stop the run, but they have shown significant vulnerability in defending the pass, ranking poorly in pass coverage. Seattle, with their dynamic passing game led by Geno Smith and his weapons like DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, will likely exploit these weaknesses and put up points through the air. The Vikings will also be forced to rely on their passing game, led by Cousins and Jefferson, as their running game faces a strong Seattle defense. The Seahawks, although strong against the run, struggle in pass defense, ranking 29th in the league. This bodes well for the Vikings' air attack, but even if Minnesota puts up points, Seattle will continue to respond with their own high-powered offense. Both teams are likely to trade blows in a game where neither defense can consistently stop the other's passing game. Seattle's offensive firepower, combined with Minnesota's ability to move the ball through the air, makes the over 42.5 points prediction look strong. The combination of expected passing volume, The two teams' scoring abilities and the vulnerability in both defenses suggests this game will easily exceed 42.5 points. On the other side, the Seattle Seahawks struggled in a 30-13 loss to the Green Bay Packers. They lost starting quarterback Geno Smith to a knee injury in the third quarter, leaving Sam Howell to replace him. Smith completed 15 of 19 passes for 149 yards with an interception before exiting, and Howell struggled in relief, going 5 for 14 for 24 yards and another pick. Smith, however, practiced fully on Wednesday and is expected to be ready for this game against Minnesota. Running back Kenneth Walker also practiced Thursday and is cleared to play. "We know what type of team we are. We know what our goals are," said Seattle linebacker Ernest Jones IV. "Playoff ball is all about focusing on what we set out to do, win the division and get to the playoffs." With their loss to the Packers, the Seahawks are tied with the Los Angeles Rams for first place in the NFC West. Now for my prop picks. 1. Justin Jefferson over 70.5 receiving yards. Why? Jefferson is the focal point of Minnesota's offense and has consistently been the go-to target for quarterback Sam Darnold. Against a Seattle defense ranked 29th in pass defense, Jefferson should be able to hit this mark easily. 2. Geno Smith over 265.5 passing yards. Why? With Minnesota's run defense solid, Seattle will likely lean heavily on Geno Smith and the passing game. With Smith practicing fully and expected to play, he should surpass this yardage against a vulnerable Vikings pass defense. 3. Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown scorer. Why? Despite Seattle's struggles on the ground, Walker is their primary weapon in the backfield. Given his potential to get red zone carries, he's a solid bet to find the end zone against a Minnesota defense that allows a moderate amount of rushing yards. 4. Sam Darnold over 225.5 passing yards. Why? With Minnesota expected to abandon the running game early and lean on Darnold's passing, he should be able to rack up enough yardage against a Seahawks defense that ranks poorly in pass coverage. 5. Tyler Lockett over 60.5 receiving yards. Why? With Minnesota focusing on stopping DK Metcalf, Lockett may see more targets and opportunities for big plays. As one of Geno Smith's most reliable targets, Lockett could easily exceed this yardage against the Vikings secondary. 6. Total sacks over 4.5. Why? Both teams have potent pass rushers, and with both offenses likely to be airing the ball out frequently, this game could see several sacks. The pressure from both defenses could result in a high total here. 7. DK Metcalf anytime touchdown score. Why? Despite the attention Minnesota may give to Lockett, Metcalf remains Geno Smith's top target in the red zone. He is always a threat for a touchdown, making him a solid prop pick. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss one of our daily videos. It's free, but it greatly helps the channel grow. Additionally, if you're looking for premium betting picks, join our Patreon. Find the link in the comment and description sections below.